Lachlan. So yeah, I figured I'd hop on here as I finally broke out the gut tech. I was waiting until I got home, and Jesus, it's been forever. I wanted to actually start, getting it going. Excuse me while I have a sip of coffee. Oh, with it off? It's noisy with it off. Noise go bye-bye. Colin is learning the bass guitar. Any tips? Yeah, keep playing it. Even if you annoy people, keep playing. Because the more you play is the only way you're going to figure that shit out. Takes time. Learn bass lines to songs that you know. Like, of course, my generation, your generation, Lachlan, my generation. Forget we're both some old bitches up in this motherfucker. So, if you're gonna have him do it, like, stuff like old Black Sabbath, it's got simple bass lines, but they're super recognizable. Like, if you play the bass line, people know what song you're playing. Just some cool stuff that you could do. Just, if you hear, like, something that's kind of, like, bass-driven, or find out what kind of music he likes, and if it's something that has a really good bass line, like even the pop music today has really good bass lines, so, if he's into rap and stuff, I mean, really, at the end of the day, I have a buddy of mine whose kid learned how to play bass from playing rap bass lines. And the kid's an incredible bass player. I mean, just because rap music is pretty much shit doesn't mean the musicianship isn't there, even though they're doing it on a computer, but he did it with a real bass. But just sit down with the instrument and just play along with stuff, find out how to make the noises on the fretboard of the bass that you're hearing coming through the radio. Play with other bass players that are better than you. You'll get way better, way faster. That's how I got good at guitar. I never had a guitar lesson. I just always played with people that were way better than me. That's why even today, someone will say something like, I'm not as good as you. Who gives a shit? if you play with me and you think I'm better than you, you're going to pick something up. Hopefully you won't drop it in the process, you know? You just become a better player. Gavin, it's like 34 degrees down here right now. It's on the brink of freezing. It's been toggling between 32 and 34 where I'm sitting, but like 20 miles north of me, it's like 22 degrees. So the chill's kind of lifting, but it's going to be here for a couple more days down here. It's going to just be a shit show. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome when you got kids getting into music, because they're the future of music. It's not us old bitches, I'll tell you that right now. Whoa, got the time. That's an easy one. Super easy one. It's just 4 notes. You know, and of course, you know, it's an awesome bass player right there too. If he likes Anthrax stuff, fuck yeah. Yeah, got the time ready. Fuck yes, son. It's the best song they've ever done. I love that song. That's my Anthrax song. Get close to Austin, Texas, you gotta play some Dangerous Toys. That's just the rule. You know it, son. You know it. That's right. That's some old ass Sepultura shit right there. Desperate Cry. Sometimes shit just pops into my head, but it's usually shit like this. Well, that go hard as a motherfucker. See you later, man. You have a good one, Daniel. So yeah, the Guul's pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. So if I turn the Guul off, like right now it's super quiet. Now it's not. And it's super quiet again. The Guul just, really at the end of the day, it just works. And it still leaves it so it's... So you still have full control over everything. I mean, it'll ring out long enough to play a rock and roll riff. I mean, this shit just hangs on and hangs on. And hangs on and hangs on and hangs on and hangs on. What I like is that, like, I have a pretty clear tone set right now. I'm using the, speaking of Park, there's my boy right there, PCP Ninurta Overdrive. That's what I'm using to kind of get that good little tone. And everything is like whisper quiet, but you can... What's awesome about it is if I turn that Ninurta off... Oops, there we go. I haven't touched the Guul. Anyhow, you get the hint, right? You can ring out a chord, and the noise gate is on the clean channel. Can your noise gate do that? And even though it stopped playing, the trails of the delay and the reverb still make it past it. See that? You can't beat that. All for about half the price of any of the good ones you can name right now. Like really, I'm not 100% positive. I think before shipping and stuff, I think it's 125 bucks. That's the clean channel. With the Guul on. I ain't shitting you. This sounds really good. I like it. And then you can literally go right to fucking mayhem. Again, the chord rings out. It's out nice and good and long. In fact, I'll take a cup of coffee while I'm bringing it out. It took a minute to shut up, didn't it? So as you can tell, look, no hands. Look at the fat! Look at the fat! Woohoo! Guitar gets all shaking. No noise. Noise. no noise. Noise gate works. Simple test. This is what I do when I test a noise gate. I put the noise gate on, and like here, put it all the way down. You start turning it up. As you turn it up, you can hear everything kind of losing its breakup, right? I still can't let go of the strings where it's at right now, which is barely turned on. But as I get going up, yeah, you hear that? All the noise goes go bye. So it's totally silent until I hit it. And then it just brings itself through. It literally does what a noise gate, I just closed that by myself, by the way. It does what a noise gate's supposed to do, but 9 out of 10 noise gates that you will buy will not do that. They just won't. Why? Fucked if I know, because if you got a bunch of brands now that are starting to get them so they work like this, why aren't they all working like that? It's not like the technology could be a huge fucking secret, right? So you got GupTech that does this stuff like on the low price. I mean, someday their shit might get expensive. I'd like to say it's not gonna. One, if they did charge more, I wouldn't be butthurt because it works. You know, I have gates that I've paid twice the amount of what I paid for that don't work that good. So if you got one that works, is it worth? If you play high gain, what is it worth to you? How much will you pay to have your amp shut the fuck up? I can tell you how the most I've paid. I paid $300 for a noise gate, and it works. Shuts the amp down. Perfect. Quiet. Flawless. $300. $125. Same effect. Save $175. So technically, you can almost buy 3 GupTech pedals for the price of 1 really good noise gate, and you're not suffering from having this noise gate. It really is just, it works so stupidly flawless. I haven't opened it up to see how elegant it looks inside. Y'all want me to do that? Want me to open that bitch up and see what it looks like? Y'all want to see it? I know you do. People are going to watch this later. They can't sit here and tell me yes, so let's turn the amp off. Unplug the guitar. Put the guitar down. Don't you fall over, you bitch. Be a good little gorilla. Sit there like you're supposed to. Or be a good little gorilla. Which, by the way, I don't know if I'm going to do the thing that I do every year with the guitar brands, because I remember getting my first PRS and I loved it, and then I started getting into the US PRSs, which, by the way, if anybody buys a US PRS, you know that hurts your butthole a lot. Fucking rapes your wallet, walks right up and just fucks your wallet to death. So yeah, but anyway, if all you want to take a look, doesn't that scream metal? I mean, man, that goes gorilla dick right hard, doesn't it? Yesa bop. It's a little guppy tech. Guul. This is the coolest part. Look at that TDS. Which, by the way, this is the TDS edition. It even says so right on the picky ticket and stuff. See that right there? Guul. Special TDS edition. Which, by the way, you can get these. No extra charge for the color either. So, yeah. You want one like mine? Exactly like mine? Hit them up. I would suggest hitting them up on Instagram. That's the way I contact them. The way I talk to them is through Instagram. Awesome people to deal with too, by the way. Okay, let's see this part, see how elegant it looks inside, or see if it looks like garbage. I've never taken one apart yet, so we shall see. I own it, so I'll take it apart. Usually I'm borrowing stuff, so I don't really... Of course, I don't have my glasses on. This ought to be fun. I wonder if it has an adjustment or anything, like pots of stuff on the inside. You have a note, you start tearing this shit apart. They never said nothing to me. There's nothing in the book. They give you actually a booklet that shows you the 3 different ways to hook it up. I know someone, I think it was Rich, said it looked like a Guul, like a Zool. No, this actually makes a Zool look really fucking stupid, by the way. And I love Fortin. I'm not here to talk shit about Fortin. I love Fortin stuff. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a Fortin fanboy. But I'll never buy a Zool. To me, it's not effective enough, and I don't like having to buy another pedal to make the goddamn thing work. It's a racket. To make your Zool work, you gotta buy roaches and stuff. If I buy a roach, I better be getting high as fuck. Alright. Oh, it's got something written on the inside of it. Let's see what it says. Guul Noise Gate, Truck Driver Sean Special Edition. It was built on January 9th, 2021. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so on the inside, I don't see any adjustment thingies. You can definitely tell it's all hand wired and stuff in there. A couple things are a little crooked, but it works, so I'm not going to straighten it out or anything, because I'm always afraid I'll fuck something up. But that's what the inside of it looks like. All I know is this thing works, and it works really, really good. So whatever they're doing, they're doing it right. And this thing here I can probably straighten out just by loosening the button. Same thing with this. I probably can loosen that up and just snug it in, but it's working fine the way it is, so I don't want to mess with it. I want to believe that it's stuck the way it is because in their shop it worked the way they wanted it to. So, doing a money shot. Yum. But yeah, there she is again. There's the outside part. I know, because I'm using the front-facing camera, everything's fucking backwards, so don't ask me if I play left-handed. TDS right there. Gut logo. And of course, you know, that sexy bastard right there. Alright. It's very cool stuff. Like I said, the thing works mint. Absolute mint. I'm more than happy with this pedal. I have zero complaints whatsoever with this pedal. None. And for a noise gate, I'm hard on noise gates. I'm kind of a dick about it usually. But this one here, pleasantly surprised. One, it makes the competition that's priced high above it. Almost all of them that work this good are twice the money. Just so y'all know. Twice the money. Not just a fraction higher, but twice. If that tells you anything. I mean, now everybody's like talking, you know, you need to get yourself a Zool. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to have to buy a spliff or a roach or whatever the fuck those stupid things are called, don't waste your money on it. There's lots of better options out there. Of course, without the cock blocker being around anymore, your field of awesomeness has gotten smaller. But this right here, I would say, is equivalent to what the cock blocker does. And like I said, it's awesome when you can play your clean channel and it comes through. Where can you order one? Dude, go, are you on Instagram, Park? Yeah, I played through your setup. Your setup's good. If you didn't have that Zool in your setup, though, holy shit, that'd be a noise factory. You have a loud fucking setup. So it's a good thing you have that Zool. But at the end of the day, if you knew about this, Rich, if you knew about this, independent builder out of Canada, if you could have got this for half the price of your Zool, would you have done it? You don't have to have the colors that I picked. I picked the colors because, well, I like Goes good with my Satan shit. Pink and purple, son. That no one will steal my shit. But yeah, contact them on Instagram. Follow them. They actually have a really cool pedal they just put out, of course, after I order this one, which I already expressed my displeasure in this. You can get this and their boost in one pedal. One pedal for like $200, I think. So you get this and a boost in one pedal for $200. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, really, at the end of the day, these things kick ass, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your shit pipe either, you know. I think it was 125 or 130 bucks I paid for this, plus shipping from Canada, and it just works. You know, what else can you say about it? You know, there's a lot of stuff out there that just don't work. So when it works, you know, you want to be able to display that whenever you can, you know, and have people understand that, you know, this is a good piece of gear. And like I said, they don't give me nothing to speak good about them. I do it because they just, one, they've treated me fantastic. I mean, I'm still paying for my stuff. And I never have a problem paying for my stuff. Matter of fact, I try to pay for stuff almost all the time, even if someone's trying to give me something. Park knows this. In order to give him money, I had to buy something for a buddy of mine, because he's far too generous. Which, by the way, Park, you got to stop giving shit away. Jesus. I understand you do it as a hobby, but if you ever want it to be a business, you got to sell shit. If you're gonna have demo models, have one demo model. Send it to one guy, and then it's that guy's responsibility to send it to the next guy. Make the other guys fucking pay for it, because they're getting content out of it. Don't keep giving shit away. Fuck everybody. Put me in charge of handling that shit for you. You send me the demo, I'll take care of it from there. Someone goes, want demos? Go talk to the fat man. See if you're worthy. The keeper of the keys. Ugh. I won't let them lead you astray, man. But yeah, if I can find the fucking plug-in again. So one thing about being in the truck, nothing sits put. You have to track everything down every time you sit it down. The shit fucking moves. Let's turn this heater down, man. Whew. There's usually an ammonia trap in here, but damn. All right. So again, we'll turn the Guul off. We'll turn the stink fist on. There we go. It comes on, it should make a ton of noise. Oh wait, did I have it on the clean chin? Noisy. Noisy motherfucker. Noisy. Shut up. You just can't fuck with that shit, son. I mean, if you want to make... Yeah, fucking... I mean, it's just quiet. Stupid quiet. That's what I want from a noise gate. I don't know what you want from a noise gate, but... Hangs out for a while, just kind of chills. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's your pedal park. I love it because you can play like a rock and roll. Or you can go. Just sounds good. Can't really beat it, you know? Can't beat it like a sore dick. I don't have an Oh My Goat. Now, they were supposed to send me one to review, but I think I'm like last in line. Like, they're sending it out to a whole bunch of people and it'll eventually show up at my place. But I was going to buy one, but Jesus, I have so many pedals. Oh, Rich, I'm all over that PCP noise gate stuff. He just doesn't want to build one. He's being a dick about it. Want him to build my signature one. Imagine that. Everybody's going for... He's working on it. Yeah, it's due to be out in 2032. But I designed one and handed the design to Park. Now Park has to put his brain to it. Make the crazy shit the fat man sent him work. But everybody's doing like signature overdrives and stuff. And really, do we need more overdrives more than we need more noise gates? I think not. We need noise gates. We need good noise gates. When I interviewed Kyle, he's working on it. I gotta send him a whole bunch of noise gates. He wants to dissect them and see what's making them work and stuff, just to kind of get an idea, because he's not very familiar with them. I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not. I said it. Could end up getting my ass in trouble for it, but there's nothing wrong with looking at other people's work to figure out how to make it better, or to have your own swing and take on it. Like Tony Peppers is working on one, but he wants to do what's all digital. Like, he wants to have like a digital interface to it, which is something no one's ever done before, which is kind of crazy. And he's a genius. When he comes out with that, that's going to be fucking nutty. But here's where I have my problem with these people making these nutty pedals. It's cool to say you have like a boutique pedal or something of that kind of stature. You know, you have a Peppers pedal, you have an awesome pedal. Point blank. Yeah, Rich, your stuff is awesome, and I have a guy now. I have a guy. He's busy, but I have a guy in Joplin. So that prototype 7-string one you made will be being put in within the next couple weeks, and I'll be able to do something with that, which is awesome. It's way overdue. Like, you sent that to me eons ago. It needs to be tried out. It needs to be put in, and you know, just gotta pound on it, man. I love that your stuff. If anybody doesn't know who Rich is, he owns and runs and builds. He's the guy, the one and only employee of Voodoo Custom Pickups. And his pickups are just hotter. I know everybody's on the whole, oh, let's go get ourselves, you know, there's like legendary pickups that kind of getting a lot of steam right now because they're getting a bunch of the bigger YouTubers using them. And they make good pickups, don't get me wrong. And you got bare knuckle that kind of just keeps growing and growing and growing. And really, people buying the bare knuckles, I think, because the aesthetics and the name. It's not really because the pickup's any better. Every bare knuckle I've ever played, other than the Ragnarok's, kind of been horrible. For what I do, anyway, it's just not good. It's like, what the fuck's making a big deal out of these things? But Parks, man, you know, Rich's, looking at Parks' name, I said it out loud. Rich's stuff's just hot. Like, it's hot. Super hot. And none for nothing, it's $250 for a bare knuckle pickup. It's $180 shipped to the United States for a legendary pickup. It's like $70 to $100 for one of Rich's. So, buy what you want to buy. I mean, if you want to spend extra money, go for it. If you want to support a guy building shit in his basement that will just fucking kick ass, buy some by Voodoo Custom Pickups, man. I mean, hell, he's done signature pickups for like Greg Campbell of Angry Tones, who's having a baby today, of all things. So, it's good news about Greg having a baby. We haven't heard from Greg all day. But really, I wish Greg nothing but the best with their birthing, because, you know, anytime you can bring a life into a pandemic, you're just showing that you're a total badass. Well, at least you be able to remember when your kid was born. You were born during a pandemic. Good thing you made it out all right. I just hope that they're taking all the necessary precautions, because babies are at like a massive risk for corona and not having a good day with it. So hopefully they take very good care of his child. You know, all jokes aside, I don't want to see anything bad happen to that baby. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to Greg. I definitely don't want to see anything bad happen to his wife. They're just good people, but I have to give him shit because it's, you know, that's what I do. I give people shit. That's Luis Torres. I'm fucking with that guy constantly. During my week, the two people I fuck with the most, Steve Dodson and Luis Torres. Pretty soon, it's going to be Kyle Bull. I love raising hell with him. He's just so easy to get wound up. Yeah, Kyle Bull's a good guy. Man, I wish I could sit down with Kyle for a couple days and help him organize what he's doing. Because sometimes his priorities, especially like when he's borrowing people's gear, is a little messed up. But I get it. He's kind of a busy cat. He's getting a lot of attention. So, you know, you get stuck under that cloud and it starts to mean something. Whereas you get guys like me that have been around forever, and it's like once your channel gets to a certain number, it just stops. And then out of nowhere, it will start to grow again. That's what happened like with Luis Torres. For the longest time, Christ, I had more subscribers than he did, and all of a sudden now he's got almost double what I got. He hit, what, 5,000 yesterday? I think I saw, which is awesome, because Luis is a good dude. He deserves all the attention he can get. He really is like a legit good guy. Yeah, Rich's stuff is awesome. Yeah, Greg's a good guy. He's misunderstood a lot, and it's his fault that he's misunderstood. Unfortunately, he sets himself up to have, you know, people a little irritated with him. But it is what it is. My favorite part is like, what Lewis watches a video and he gets hold, he goes, "Chiclet teeth." Y'all want to know a secret to do with gut tech? Shit. Wow, surprised nobody said yes. So I got a pretty cool secret. Could have inside information. I shall name that rip the panty peeler. I was actually messing around with my dinner yesterday. I've been meaning to get a hold of you, Park. I might send it back to you to have you check something real quick. I'm not getting any high frequency out of it at all. And when I got the prototype that got sent to that kid for Christmas, that had a pretty good sweep to it. I don't know if something's just needs to be adjusted on the inside or what, but I don't really have any highs. Like, I got it set up pretty good on this, but I have my bass turned all the way off on the Katana to kind of compensate for it. It still sounds good, but shouldn't have to turn my bass off. So I got plenty of bass because the Narita is just, it's a thick bitch. She got big old friggin' baloney tits and shit. She's thick as fuck. Well, I figured it was just my luck, you know. Shit happens, man. Yeah. But I'm also usually playing in low tunings and stuff too, so I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. string and stuff, didn't I, when I did the demo of the prototype? When I get home, compare it to the other one. Oh, yeah, to Steve's. That's a good idea. I have to get his out to him, like, hold the bottle getting that box sent out, so I gotta do it myself. Apparently I'm the only one with a gift of knowing how to fucking mail shit. Go figure, right? I am super impressed with how good this Guul works. It just keeps all that shit from cutting through. It's great, and it keeps everything tight. Like, your riffs are super, super tight. Probably my favorite noise gate. I might even like it more than the cock blocker, just because the cock blocker, I remember how many times it punched my wallet on the way out. This, half the price of the cock blocker. I mean, that's great. Oh, just because someone said it reminds them of the Guul. Being called the Zool, you think it's a knockoff, right? For those of you who own the Guul, the Zool. Zool, Guul, Guul, Zool, 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 Guul, 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 Zool, Zool, Guul, Guul. Alright. So, with the Zool, use the 2-cable method, worthless as tits on a bull. We can all agree on that, correct? Try to use the 2-cable method, still noisy, worthless piece of shit. Gotta use the 3-cable gated key fucking thing. Alright, so you gotta use a key with it. So you're using a 3-cable method. What if you don't have a key? It's a worthless fucking thing. At $229, it's worthless. So you gotta go and spend another $100 for a key. So let's just call it what it is. It's a $329 pedal. The cheapest route probably is $329 to get that fucking thing to work. The Guul you can use as a 2-cable, 3-cable, or 4-cable method. It works all ways. Like I was showing you. Oh no, I didn't show you because it's in the review. I just got done shooting the review. So when you buy a Gut Tech, they actually show you how it can be hooked up. As you can see, you got the 2-cable method, the 3-cable method, and the 4-cable method. It gives you everything you need, so you don't have to wonder how the fuck it sets up. You actually have the instructions, which I think are stickers. It's perforated anyway. I don't know how that works. I don't want to mess it up, but this right here from Gut Tech is a fucking gift. No one gives you this shit, especially when you buy stuff that's kind of hand built. It's like, I can't tell you what the fucking knobs do on my PCP pedal because I didn't get nothing that told me. It's just, I'm guessing. Turn it, see what it does. Because it doesn't have one of these. None for nothing. No one really gives you them anymore. Just kind of like turn it and see what the fuck it does, right? This is a gift. I love that. I really do love it. If you have a parallel effects loop, it's dog shit. Yeah, but none for nothing. This Guul you can use any way you want to use it. That's what's awesome. Like literally, I have an inverter running to keep me warm in here right now with a tri-pack, and the negative polarity from having the reefer running behind me, which you probably can hear right now going, bleh, that's the reefer behind me. So the amp picks it all up. You know, that's fucking obnoxious. Plus, it like I can hit the amp with my guitar as I'm close. I'm sitting to it. That sucks. Give you a fucking headache. Good night. It's just quiet. It's almost like I turned the volume down on the guitar, but how do I do it so I can show you how to do it? Good mode, no hands. I didn't touch me guitar. The fucking pedal just works. Look at that. You lose a bunch of weight, you get lunch lady arms. Thought I'd share. You be a dick. Yeah, like I said, there's no instructions. So when I get instructions and other stuff, I ain't gonna lie, shit gets me excited. I'm like, I don't have to think. I can just look this shit up. But what I really like at the end of the day, oh, hey, check this out. Oh yeah, that's gonna smell a little bit. Can't fake that. Yeah, I see myself when I think about you. So yeah, how do you find GupTech? I feel like I've said this about 14 times in this live stream. I contact them through Instagram. That's how I get a hold of them. Jace is awesome. Just saying. That little kid cracks me up. I wish I had half his energy. If I had half his energy, I would be living my best life. Fucking kid's crazy. In the most beautiful way, of course. What do you mean I shouldn't fart? Fuck you. Go watch someone else's feed. Yeah, I said that. Fuck you. Go get a sport you can eat my ass that I just farted out of. It's got some fresh flavor back there right now. Have a chew down. You know what I'm saying? Chew down on Brown Town. He's insane. He's just a little touched. He's not insane. Some people would say, look at who's raising him, son. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know. He gets that crazy from somebody. It's got to be your wife, Rich, because you're like the most calm, laid-back guy on the planet. She's got to be the wild child. I don't know. Wasn't there long enough to find that out. Something tells me you're so calm. She has to be the one that's nuttier than a can full of planters. Called it. Ha ha! Yes, Why do all your riffs sound like Lamb of God? Why, thank you? Hopefully that wasn't meant to be an insult, because I will never be insulted if someone says my shit reminds them of Lamb of God. I mean, you want to make my dick hard, just keep saying that over and over again. I'll come on camera, I don't give a fuck. Do some slams. What do you mean some slams? You mean like some hardcore riffs? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, death metal. Used to know an obituary song. It's one of my own songs, but kind of have like 1 foot in death metal, 1 foot in thrash metal, 1 foot. I guess you only have 2 feet unless you're a horse. Part of me is like one though. Not that you didn't know that, but I thought I'd share. I have a big ass like a horse. Just saying. Not as big as a cow, but as big as a horse. Dirty bastards, I know what you were thinking. Yeah, nasty motherfuckers. So yeah. Anyhow, I get on here to talk about the Guul. I shot the review. It takes hours to load. I don't know why. I think it's because of the resolution that it's being filmed in. That's the only guess I really have as to why. But yeah, the Guul just kicks ass. There's really no other way to put it. It just kicks ass. For the money, nothing touches it. Nothing. If you can show me another pedal at $125, $130, whatever the fuck that thing was, I can't remember right now, but I know it wasn't any more than 130 bucks. Please, if you got something that works that good, let me know. That's kind of the price range of stuff I don't mind checking out, but really, at the end of the day, I think I'm done with noise gates, because I got a ball gag, I got the Guul, I have the cock blocker, the phalanx. I had a Hades gate, but I just didn't like it. It's too damn tight, so I sold that to Steve. And I have some other kind of gate too, and I can't remember what the hell it was. Just can't remember. But I don't know. I really like this one. Like I said, what's really awesome is if you want my color, all you have to do is just ask, hey, can I get one of the TDS edition ones? You can get a sexy pink and purple one. Make you want to rub your nipples with buttercream and stuff. Make you scream your own name late at night while you're eating Cheetos. Wake up with an orange dick and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's got that kind of power. Just saying. It's powerful. Give you Cheeto dick. In your mom's basement. If you wake up there, don't know how you got there, it's because you got yourself a TDS Guul. And you just woke up with Cheeto dick in your mom's basement. It's like magic. Magic. It happens. Not that it's ever happened to me or anything. It's something special. That's right. It's special. Like Ed. Alright, so here we go with, I knew this was going to pop up. So, the Lone Wolf Audio. Okay, so here we go with the whole price tag thing. $269 is too much for a fucking 2-cable method noise gate. Just is. Sorry. It's just too much. Does it work? Yep, it does. Does it work any better than a $30 Rowan noise gate from Amazon? No, it doesn't. But if you want to go spend that kind of money, fucking do it. It's your money to spend. It's cool to say you have a boutique pedal, but don't you want one that works right? You know, it kind of really does a good job. That has options. I mean, really. You know? Sorry, but I get it. I've tried some of his stuff and it's all amazing. He really does a good job. But I will say this, dealing with Joe is like dealing with the world's biggest dickhead. You think a guy trying to run a business would be a little fucking nicer, you know what I'm saying? The guy's an asshole. He's not just a little bit of an asshole. He is the actual, when you look up the definition of a male cunt, it's him standing there going, the guy's a massive prick. And he could have such a way better business if he was just kind. You know? Don't treat your customers like they're pieces of shit and a pain in the ass. He definitely should not be the face of that company. He should just sit back in his dungeon building shit and have somebody who's a little more of a people person handling his day-to-day, because he's an asshole. First and foremost, that guy is just a sweltering prick. And it makes it hard to buy his product. No one wants to give money to an asshole. You know, people want to support a company that's awesome, that they can get behind, be proud that they're behind it, you know? That's why I'm always saying good things about Dead Wheeled Audio. Daniel at Dead Wheeled is an amazing guy. He's freaking amazing. And no offense to anybody else who builds overdrive pedals, but he just makes the best one. Hands down, he's the one to beat at this point in time. Until something beats that Duality TX, I will say that. There's nothing better you can buy. Sorry to everybody else. You can have a good pedal, but you're not going to have the best one. Until someone knocks him off the fucking top of that turd mountain, he's it. He's the one you got to go to if you want the best one. And he's good to everybody. I've never seen where he wasn't good. He's like really, really nice. And now he's got his wife helping him because he's busy enough where he needs help. And even she's a peach to deal with. So it's awesome to be able to support a company that's small. You know the people's names that are involved with it, and you can get behind them and rally with them because they're giving you an awesome product, and for what he's giving you, that is a super fair price for that pedal. Anybody who complains about the price of that pedal, you're just fucking stupid, because it's really, you're getting 2 noise gates and 3 boosts basically. You're getting a clean boost, you're getting an overdrive, and you're getting a combo, which is like an overdriven clean boost with 2 noise gates for $200. But anybody want to complain about that? I mean, really, if you're complaining about that, you really need to focus on some other shit in your life, because that's a steal. He could get $300 for that thing in a minute. It's worth $300, but he's charging $200. Can't beat it. And literally, the gates on that thing work awesome. Ask anybody who's ever played it. That pedal is amazing. It's a game changer. And until other companies realize what he's doing, and eventually they're gonna see that shit just works, and that's what the progressive player wants to have, then you'll see other companies do it, and they'll probably do it at a lot cheaper point. But he's doing it. And he's doing it at home. It's his design. Give that man your money. If all of a sudden Seymour Duncan comes out with one that's just like it, and they're charging $189 for it, fuck those guys. Go give Daniel your $200. You know, he busted his ass to come up with that, and just, it's slated. Absolutely slated. Give that man your money. Buy with confidence. You might have to wait. Like, yeah, I'm on a waiting list. But he's building that shit by hand. It's him and his wife, that's it. And it's not like that's his full-time job. He has a job. That's what he does in his spare time. It's like everybody getting after Jordan Gale. He's a one-man operation, and his shop is kind of outside. It's negative 10 degrees where he lives. It's too fucking cold to sit out there and build it. So you're just gonna have to fucking wait. His product's good enough to wait for. Just saying. You don't like it? Well, ask the man for your money back. Go buy something else. Leave that man alone. Stop giving him shit. He doesn't deserve your shit. What do I do? Kill this thing or what? Oh, it timed out. That means I've been running my mouth like diarrhea. Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't understand when you're getting something that's hand built. And again, with Park doesn't charge shit. Park stuff's cheap as fuck. Give that man your money and don't bitch if you have to wait. Jesus. I know if anybody's been watching this the whole thing, you heard me complain about my pedal, but it's sometimes things just fucking get knocked loose, you know, in shipping or whatever. I don't know. It could just be strange voodoo in it. You never fucking know. Yeah. But it just could be maybe on the Boss Katana it just doesn't jive with it. You never know. I will run it through an amp at home first before I continue with my complaint. But yeah, waiting lists are cool, man. I mean, like if you're dealing with KSR, you're usually on a waiting list. If you're dealing with Fortin, you're always on a waiting list. You know, you deal with Lone Wolf Audio, if you want to give that guy your money, you're definitely on a waiting list because that sloth is slow as shit. You know, pretty much anything worth having, you're on a waiting list. Like Eris Effects, same thing. You want something from them, you're on a waiting list. It is what it is, man. But it's good gear. And it definitely puts your sound outside of what you get when you're dealing with the major companies. Like, you know, like again, I love Boss. Boss is great, but the Boss isn't going to give you a pedal of the quality like you can get from Deadwheel, that you can get from Lichlerm Audio, that you can get from Eris Effects, that you can get from, you know, even Park, who's kind of new to the game, is giving you a way better pedal than what you can get from them. And he's actually giving it to you really cheap. It's because he doesn't know what he's worth yet. Give him time, his shit's going to cost some money. You know, and it makes a big difference, you know, to have something that you know is just hand built. Sorry, but the little guys are just doing a better job than the big guys are doing. It's just a fact. You know? Same thing with amps. You know, yeah, you pay a couple extra dollars to have something that's a little more unique, but the amp will probably sound better than the other guys. It's just a thing. You know, granted, I can prove you don't need to spend a lot of money to sound good. I mean, I'm literally using a Boss Katana Air. No, there's no room inside that thing for a battery, dude. You have to have a power supply. There's a lot of options, though. If you're the type of guy who doesn't like to run one of those, when I'm in the truck, I use one of these. Oop, shit. That's about to make some noise. There we go. I use one of these. And you can run up to 2 pedals on it. Works pretty good. Doesn't cause any extra background noise or anything. Look at that. Plug that Guul in, shit gets real quiet real fast. And in case you want to get out of it super duper cheap, like that box I just showed you costs $79.99, but comes with all the hookups you could ever want. If you already have the hookups, like say you already have a daisy chain type situation from like whatever, you know, you can go buy for like $10 at Walmart a power bank and just stick it into that. It works. Okay, so the Gorilla, what do I really think about it? I love this guitar. I can't wait to get more of them. But they're in the middle of moving their plant, so it's not really been easy. So the money I'd saved to get another Gorilla, I've now taken and bought another amp. So I got to start saving again, which is fine. I guess they're going to be until like April or so before they're able to make guitars. I was like, why don't you make faces when you do solos? There you go. There's some faces for you. Yep. Inside me, there's still a 5-year-old. Trust me, that bitch comes out a lot. Yeah. Man, it must be getting warmer out here in Texas. I gotta turn that heat down again. It's getting toasty as shit up in this motherfucker. Yeah. Sup, kid? That Bart left here a long time ago. Shit. Didn't have that much flavor. Didn't have that much staying power. It was a little upsetting. Like, I pushed that out live on camera. And I really wanted to, like, have a gag moment or something that would have really made it funny, but it was weak. It was pathetic. If you're gonna blow a fart on camera, it should really destroy. It should be so bad that you're like, fucking dying and shit. It was weak. Weak. I've seen stronger farts come from mice. Just saying. But I put the time in to push that out without shitting my pants. It should have stunk like hell. There is a fucking loaded weapon in that chamber. I will excavate that bitch at some point today. So it should have stunk really, really bad. But it didn't. It's very upsetting. Just love it when a noise gate's super tight and just really keeps all that shit right in there. Can't deny that thing just fucking kicks ass. It's a joy when something works right. Alright. I'm gonna shake my ass off here because I need to go get a vape. I'm gonna go take a shower. It's getting all clammy and shit in here. Starting to smell musty of man. Go watch my dirty ass and shit. Then you don't play with enough power. All amps with power make noise. Lots of fucking noise. Although, with the fizzy distortion that an orange has, maybe don't make as much noise, but it's fizzy distortion, so... To get this type of tone... It's hard for an orange to do that. They can do it, but you gotta use a lot of push, which means you definitely need a noise gate. Played a few of them. Granted, the one you have is probably the best orange amp that they have. So if I'm right, you have the Rockaverb 3, right? Mach 3 Rockaverb part. I believe that's the one you have. That's a fucking awesome amp. But personally, I like it with the, when I play it, like my buddy has one, I like it with the KSR Aerosonic because it kind of opens it up. Yeah, you get the Mach 3 Rockaverb. You get that KSR Aeros, and it really opens that thing up. Kind of takes that flubby bottom that it has away from it and gives it a little more of a sharp attack. But it, like I said, it all depends on what kind of music you're playing too. You know, if you're playing like 70s rock and roll or rock and roll in general, or you're playing like Sabbath type metal, you don't need anything different than what that amp just gives you right out the gate. But if you want it tightened up, well, even your pedal tightens things up, you know, but it's still, your pedal causes a lot of feedback because it's a powerful fucking pedal. That thing doesn't take a small sweep. Like, you just turn that thing up just a little bit, and you're already into the danger zone. That thing's hot right out the gate, which I like. I like knowing it can go from like chimpanzee to gorilla dick real fast. It's a sign of aggression. Like this right here, I have your pedal barely turned on. It is. And your pedal's awesome. I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't Just saying. I just wish it had some more highs to it. Maybe in the future, if you can find a way to add like a treble boost switch on it, that would really, like if you're gonna do a Mach 2 of the Narrative, maybe put a something that will fucking clip that bitch up. See, I didn't like it through the clean channel. To me, it's not. But then again, if you're playing through an orange without any kind of boost, you probably like that fizziness, and I just don't. I like that tight and aggressive, like this. But adding that, so like guys like me that need to have it like pushing it, very well could just be, this is just a Boss Katana thing. I'm gonna, like, before I would ever send it to you, obviously I'm gonna put it through my rig at home and see what it does, because this is a Boss Katana. It has a speaker about as big around as my dick, which isn't very big. It's a tiny little speaker. So I'm asking a lot of this fucking thing, to do stuff. But I have the bass turned all the way off, because if I don't, it's like blah, 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 blah. Not everything sounds good through this. So, case in point, let me show what I mean. Alright, so let's turn this thing off so it doesn't make any fucking noise. So we're going to unhook the Guul. Going to unhook the Parks. We're going to hook in the Protones Dead Horse Overdrive. Alright, so come on, turn on, you ugly whore. Don't fuck with me! I'm here to fuck with you. Alright, so that's with the bass all the way off, though. If I take and turn my bass on, so like I said, it's super bassy, but that one works fine. But then who knows what happens? You hook it up to a tube amp. You know? We shall see. It's on the top of my list of shit to do. Because I know it's a good pedal. And I'll definitely test it against Steve's before I send Steve's out, just in case there's something a little wonky with it. Because there's something wonky with it, you should be able to fix it pretty quickly, I imagine. Because, like I said, I know it's a good pedal. Just sometimes there's magic in ones and not magic in the other. Sometimes as simple as just a solder isn't quite awesome or whatever. I don't know. I don't hook the fucking things up. I just know that I've had some pedals before that are just like not as good as they should be, and then I send them back and they resolder some stuff or whatever they do, and they send it back, and then it's like, eureka, the pedal's back to normal. None for nothing, that is the one downside. Whew. My nostrils are clear. The Vicks is finally working. So yes, I'm up. So that's the one little, if you want to call it, discrepancy to small builds, is they're done by hand. So they're not done by a machine the same exact way every single time. So each one could be like a little bit different. Like with your paint jobs part. I love that your paint jobs aren't exactly the same. You know? I love that they're unique. So it would make sense where you're not doing them all in one day, like you did a couple this day, a couple that day, you know, and then there might be a little bit of a difference. Could be just the temperature of, oh yeah, that was a good one. Temperature of your solder, you know, you never know. There's no rhyme or reason, it just is what it is, right? Yeah. Who fuck knows? And it just isn't tailored good to this Boss Katana, because it is a super powerful pedal, like ridiculously powerful pedal. But it is super bassy. You know, having a switch you could kick that would add like a treble boost to it, just like maybe a 10K or whatever treble boost to it, or a 50K, whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. I don't know anything about all that shit. I just know that it's super fucking bassy. You know, if you do a Mach 2, maybe add a clip switch or something that would kind of tailor it to kind of be a little more punchy on the highs and take away from those lows just a little bit. But then again, it could just be because it's hooked up to the fucking Katana. I mean, literally the speakers are tiny. I think they're 2.5 or 3-inch speaker that's in there. You're not talking about being able to move a lot of air or anything with it. It literally is basically nothing. So yeah. See, I don't know anything about that stuff part. I just know I plug it in and it does what it does. But I know you can do good stuff. If mine's a little wonky, then it's a little wonky. Just send it back out to you and have you check it over. It doesn't hurt. It cost me what? Have it shipped both ways, probably cost me what, $20 in shipping. I'm fine with that. Christ, you didn't charge me for the pedal. I can pay to ship it back and forth a couple times. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to get off here. I think I've been on here for fucking, it seems like a monumental amount of time. Alright, man. Y'all be good. Keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Fuck scales. Chug mo. Mo chuggin'. Mo chuggin'. Alright, man. Y'all be good. Any more questions about the Guul? I know we got sidetracked, a little bit of chit chat. If you have any questions about the Guul, feel free to reach out to me. You can also contact GupTech. I personally contact them through Instagram. That's where I like to get a hold of them. They're very quick. They get a hold of you. It's a very small team. And they're just awesome people doing awesome stuff in small batches made by hand. And you can kind of customize anything you want. They don't really charge you anything extra for it. If they do, maybe it's a couple bucks. I don't know. I know that I've never paid an insane amount of money for anything. And if y'all stuck out this long, it's a little secret for you. I ordered a grinder pedal, which is like their boost mixed with a TC Electronics preamp type situation. And they made 2 of them exactly the same with my little color scheme. And one of them they're sending me to give away. So when I do my review of that, there'll be a giveaway. So yeah, pay attention to GupTech. That's what I'm saying. Follow GupTech. Keep an eye out. So I don't know if they're going to give it away or if I'm going to give it away. But it'll be given away and the instructions will be in my video. That's just free shit. That makes me happy. When I can get a pedal to give away, when I review a pedal, that's awesome. I bought my pedal, and they gave me a free one to give away to a subscriber. That's pretty awesome, right? I mean, that's a good fucking gift. 'Cause I don't care if I get shit for free, but it is awesome when I can turn around and give something to a subscriber. Because, especially with GupTech, you can't just go to a Guitar Center and try a GupTech. You got to order it on faith. It's like blind faith, you know? Or you get someone like me that's just brutally honest and will tell you like, I wouldn't really spend my money on it. I'd get this instead. But really, at the end of the day, this Guul, you want a good noise gate, that's where it's at, man. You know? And it's even cooler because if you want to inflate my ego, fuck it, order one with my colors. I go, tell me you want a TDS edition. Fuck it. Feed my ego. Feed it like the fat piece of shit that I am. Feed my ego. Like you feed pigs to become the best piece of ham. Feed my ego. Feed my ego. Yeah, enough of that shit. Alright. Very cool. Y'all be good. Catch you later.